Good morning today, 8 November 2024. We are going to discuss editorials from Business Standard, The Pioneer, Live Mint, and The Hindu. These articles are very important from various exam perspective. If we can analyze those articles in detail, without further delay, we will well into different articles. First article here. Recently, elections has been concluded in United States of America and results have come out. Donald Trump, he has been elected for second term. In this regard, what kind of relations could be established between India and United States of America so that it benefits both India and United States of America? We'll discuss this article in detail. As we discussed, Donald Trump is coming to White House in 2024. There are several questions we need to ask. What are all those? United States of America and India foreign policy, basically the relations between India and USA. If you think and if you understand more closely, Donald Trump's foreign policy always emphasized and focused on America first, and he always he made such a kind of statement in during election campaigning process also. This kind of campaigning make more kind of protectionism, and it always and most of the time leads to isolationism. But we have good relations with India, especially our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This has been showcased many times. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the then President Donald Trump, they had several meetings in the United States of America, such as Howdy Modi, Namaste Trump. These kind of relations promised unique diplomatic foundations. The friendship between Donald Trump and Narendra Modi, this had set a kind of precedent in India-United States relations. Narendra Modi, basically he focuses more on business stance, more about economic growth, and he can find a like-minded partner in Donald Trump. Both the leaders, they have championed policies that are aimed at business innovation, deregulation, even economic development also. Under leadership of both leaders, India and United States of America, now it is the time to drive significant changes on the global economic stage. Both nations, they are motivated by common interest. What are all they? India wants to become third largest economy in the world. At the same time, United Nations, they want to get a reliable allies so that they can counter China's growing influence. If you can understand, China, they are putting assertive policies, they are putting more pressure everywhere, so that if India utilizes this opportunity, the vacuum that has been filled earlier, USA, China, good relations were there. Now China is growing like anything. So they are dominating United States of America. The vacuum created by China, if India can fulfill that vacuum, this will definitely help India. And we have ambitious target becoming third largest economy. Even by 2047, we will complete 100 years of independence. We want to become Viksit Bharat. That means a developed nation. In order to become a developed nation by 2047, we need to adopt all these policies. This Trump and Modi alliance, this not only talks about economic ties but also they offer strategic alignment on issues such as counterterrorism, Indo-Pacific stability also. If you consider India has a very strategic location and India is growing its influence so that both the leaders they could amplify each other's strength and then they can create a ripple effect across other alliances. Why the demographics has been shifting? Trump relationship with Modi that has shaped political landscape within the United States. Even if you see Indian Americans, traditionally those who are loyal to Democratic Party, there is a shift towards conservative values that has been emerging in the recent years. There has been criticism related to Biden government regarding their regulatory policies, what they have been followed, even business friendly policies, and what kind of activity they have been carried out to the community of American citizens. Even family-oriented conservatism, even lower taxes, this kind of criticism we can see in Biden administration. If you see Trump's main policy, America first, though it seems like isolationist, this America First began to appeal many of the segment of Indian American community. They view that the Republican Party, that is the party which Donald Trump belongs, that is more aligned to the values and economic goals. This kind of changing demographic landscape, this has future political calculus also. Indian Americans, they are the wealthiest, they are among the most educated immigrant groups in the United States of America. This kind of shift towards conservatism, this led to increased Republican influence within their community, especially when they understand, when they want to see the policies that promote business growth, less regulation, even lower taxes also. Consider one more thing, trade. Trade is one of the delicate issue that is during Trump's regime. Basically, it is on reciprocal taxes. In 2016, during Trump's presidency, Trump always criticized countries that imposed high tariffs on US goods. India was no exception. We were also need to bear the brunt of his criticisms. So his rhetoric around reciprocity, it always suggests that if United States of America granting tariffs on certain goods, then we need to give them tariff. Such is rhetoric of Donald Trump. So he may say he can revisit the tariff policies. This kind of tariff policies may affect our industry because we have a lot of goods that are being exported to United States of America, such as information technology, pharmaceuticals, textiles. They all are rely on United States of America market. But if Trump pushes decoupling from China, if he want to come out of China, then it can become a beneficial for India so that it can fill the void. India can fill the void and then previously take the position taken by China, and then we can grow like anything. This will offer a unique opportunity to position India as a reliable alternative to American companies, those companies that are looking for diversifying their supply chains. What about defense and security? In Biden administration, we have got this GEHL agreement, General Electric and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. What is this agreement? This agreement, this will enable India to produce jet engines in India. So this can help in collaborating for manufacturing of jet engines in India, and it can strengthen India's defense capabilities. In Trump's second term, this could bring a more transactional approach to these alliances. This can make defense deal more conditional on India's commitments also. One more area why we need to focus, the Quad. Quad is a alliance between United States of America, India, Japan, and Australia. So with Trump's first term was a counterbalance to China. Now we can expect in second term also there will be huge focus on Quad, and then the stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Indo-Pacific region, basically India being a key player and bordering to China. So India's role is going to become very critical and very challenging also. By enhancing military cooperation, United States and India, we can jointly address China's assertive policies. This kind of robust US-India counter-terrorism partnership under Donald Trump 2.2 regime could put a lot of diplomatic pressures on nations that are using terrorist groups, so that even enhances India's security environment also. Trump's focus on minimizing United States of America's involvement in international agreement, this can be problematic with our government, especially Narendra Modi vision of globally engaged India. But if you see both the leaders, they value economic growth, they value national sovereignty, even they can leverage these shared values to address common concern. In the coming years, Narendra Modi and Trump, they could focus on finding equilibrium, bolstering, strengthening economic ties with respect to each nation's policy independence. For example, if you see, if Trump presses more on equitable trade deals, Indian government could seek negotiation terms that could put new opportunities, new areas for Indian exports without compromising our India's economic policies. Similarly, under Prime Minister leadership, global environmental commitment, these kind of thing may offer Donald Trump a pathway to cooperate on issues like renewable energy without conflicting with America First doctrine. Together, India and USA, we can make a good area where our bilateral ties can be redefined based on mutual economic growth, security, strategic interest in the complex global landscape that has been emerging over a period of time. So this is the article about. Next article we will discuss about artificial intelligence, big data, and personalization, right? How they are transforming business schools curriculum across India and across the world. In 2024, technology, this has been influencing point of everyone's life. If you go everywhere, this is artificial intelligence. This is how your knowledge has been transforming. So the technology has become part of each and everyone's life. Even there are advancement in artificial intelligence, machine learning, information technology, big data, blockchain, even other digital technologies also. That's why we are navigating the fourth wave of industrial revolution. If you see businesses, they always focus on automation, even machinery, so that they want to enhance workforce operation. With 88% of the small business owners, they are using automation to increase workforce efficiency. This was given by unmodeled study. There is even shift driving up a demand for digitally literate and tech-savvy professionals in the industry. These kind of things, this will inspire B schools, basically business schools, so that they can redesign their academic curricula. Not only B school, even technological schools also they need to redefine their curriculum. With growing and increasing technology across the world, we need to import all these technologies. This kind of revolutionary way of technology, this is shaping business industry. How to shape business education through artificial intelligence. According to one survey created by Future of Job Survey, 75% of the companies they plan to adopt artificial intelligence technology in the coming years. This will signal a significant shift that has been brought by technology in business education. That is integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning also. If you see artificial intelligence and machine learning, they are revolutionizing how future business leaders think, they make decisions, they disrupt traditional learning models. Emerging technologies generate these kind of thing, generative AI, they provide real-time feedback, high-level interactivity, they inspire B school to employ learning approaches so that they can deploy skill in students. Those kind of skills will become a very demanding positions in the rapidly evolving business landscape. If you integrate data analytics into business intelligence, data, if you see, we are generating lack of data every day. If this data can become primary currency in business intelligence, this can make business make informed decisions, even enhance their growth also. If you see government also, government with several transactions with citizens, crores of data sets has been released. If this data and correctly utilized, a pattern can be established. We can deliver the schemes to many of the people. Even businesses can identify the opportunities and then they can grow like anything. They can understand the customer pattern and then this can definitely help. Technological trends such as statistical techniques, predictive analysis, machine learning, artificial intelligence, these kind of techniques allow businesses to identify leading patterns, tailor their offerings in the correct area. Recent studies by this Ed Delta Point, they told that more companies they will adapt to big data technology. Even they are increasing employment rate by 58%. To help students stay competitive, business school they are actively embed data analysis into curriculum. They improve students' data proficiency also. Incorporating data analytics into higher education curriculum, especially in MBA programs, this will promote innovation and solution-oriented thinking among the students. If you see experimental learning, real-world application, there is the inclusion of technology in business. This will help employers. They are more prioritizing professional with industry-ready technical and soft skills. The technologically integrated method of business education. This will complement traditional teaching pedagogy. This will prepare students to tackle real-world challenges and provide futuristic solutions also. The industry internship, consultation project, case studies, business simulation, even these B school students gain hand-on experience, even practical skills that are necessary in order to become excellent in today's competitive job market. Business degree, they hold significant importance. Practical experience allows students to turn their learning into actionable solutions. Personalized learning approach with technology and education, this can make education to next level. Traditional learning model, they employed one size fit for all approaches. They ignores individual learning needs. But if you can understand the modern learning model, it is tailored to meet individualistic demands. This learning can become seamless for every student. Through this integrated, personalized education, students can adapt learning materials, understand at their own pace, so that they can become a more competitive at the industry. This kind of shift, it will impact business education. Personalized learning will help students to stay with current industry trends, and then this will decrease the gap in the skills, and then they will learn, increasing their proficiency also. How to balance human creativity and automation? While many say that presently industry growing through 4.5, but there are several arguing that industry has already moved to industry 5.0. What is industry 5.0? Industry 5.0 says that well-being of professionals that goes beyond prosperity jobs, even promoting ecologically balanced economic growth. This upcoming industrialization, this envisions collaboration between human and artificial intelligence tool. It enhances operational efficiency, even cost efficiency also. This led to business school to thoughtfully curate core management courses integrating human centricity, sustainability, automation, bringing global perspective to classroom. Business challenges today, they are, you know, very compound in nature. Sustainability issues are there, supply chain management, foreign regulation, cultural diversity. By bringing global outlook into business schools, this kind of B school will equip students with essential tools so that they effectively address these kind of problems. Facilitating worldly industry collaboration, connecting peers from diverse cultures through virtual modes. This will strengthen deeper business understanding in the students. This will enable them to drive a positive changes. This is the article about artificial intelligence role in business school. Third article, we will discuss about middle income trap. Whether India is in middle income trap, whether world is going through middle income trap. This article has been discussed in detail. We will discuss this article. World Bank, in its latest report, World Development Report, told that 108 countries they are currently stuck in the middle income trap. What is middle income trap? Those countries whose gross national income that varies between $1,146 to $14,005 in 2024, that country is defined as a low income or middle income. If you see middle income category, we can define in areas like low middle income, upper middle income. In low income, 1146 to, and upper middle income, it is about 4515 and above. The number of countries that are in middle income group, they are remained high at about 90 in 2000. If you see, they have increased almost 109 in 2010. Now it is remaining at 108. So this appears to be trap and even misleading also. Why misleading? Why we are lying in this middle income? Well, we can see that there is a movement from income ladder from low middle income to upper middle income, from upper middle income to high income. The number of high income countries increased from 51 in 2000 to 85 in 2003 to 2023. But the number of low income countries declined from 63 to 26. That is a good stance. But however, this trap, middle income trap, this is not, like we are not climbing the development ladder. Many countries in Eastern and Southern Europe, they are benefiting from assistance of the European Union membership. They have made it to good thing. If you see this classification here, so there is growth in high income countries. If you see upper medium, lower medium countries, the countries are lying in this area. This is the trap where it is happening. Low income, if you see, slowly it is declining. That means they are growing, but they are growing. They are falling into this middle income category, and they are not coming out of it. That is the issue. Several East Asian countries, we see South Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, they also made it. Vietnam, way away, still this is low middle income country. Latin America, if you see Chile, Uruguay, they have to climb high income status. But there are several countries, Brazil, Mexico, Peru, Colombia, they are even still stuck at some like Argentina and Venezuela. They were once high income, they have fallen back to middle income country status. They now appears to be trapped. Some oil and mineral rich countries, they also made it. But many like Iraq, Iran, Algeria, Libya, Nigeria, they have been struggling in the same middle income category. Even United Nations Development Program's Human Development Index. What is this? This index measures progresses not just on the income parameter but also on education and health. This also shows considerable movement in the development ladder. If you see, there are four categories of human development based on this Human Development Index. Basically, like it was low in zero point 0.8 in 1990. 70 countries out of 160 were classified as low human development index. Now there are 26 out of 185 countries in 2022. If you see here, low human development index, that means human development index is happening in good pace, but high development income, high human development index, it is like growing, but medium it is at slow phase. How education, how income, and then how health has been affecting human development. Very high human development category, there is increase from this kind of data. You can focus on this. So what you need to understand from this thing is everyone they were to adapt and they wants to adapt United States of America kind of lifestyle, but we are not certainly living on the livable planet. According to United Nations Development Program, we need 9 planets to sustain us. So you can understand. So that means 9 planets people have been living on the Mother Earth, and then we are draining the resources. One day it can lead to doomsday. We need to utilize our resources in a beautiful manner. So leaders who are being elected, they need to understand all these things, and they should move in this direction. This is the only solution, and sorry, not only solution. There are many such solutions are there, but we need to adapt such a kind of policies. With Trump victory in United States, America's presidential election, the things could go and even they can become worse also. If you can clearly see on the fossil fuel side, even climate change side, because Paris climate agreement, they United States of America told that they won't make any contribution because they have, every each year they have to contribute 100 billion for welfare of the people across the world. So what kind of aspiration should we take? Whether this sustainable development index that accounts for unsustainable development, the dividing this human development index. So there is a huge setback that has been happening. There is a huge focus on carbon footprint, but however, whether countries come up and then whether they can support or not, future needs to be seen. To achieve all these things, in India's perspective, we must focus on five key course corrections. So that will ensure we can reach upper middle income status, and then we can prepare our ecosystem and we can climb the ladder. These, what are all those corrections? We need to improve our institutional governance. We need to improve our public finance and decentralization, widespread high quality education, reduced gender disparities, increased focus on innovation and competitiveness with factor market reforms, not just import protections. We need to focus on industrial policy also and more aggressive reduction of dependence on the coal. These kind of things will make our planet very green, and then India can become a leader in this sector. Even author says India can not only become advanced country, and it can show path to others to follow development ladder in a livable planet. This is the article about we can balance between income and green planet. We discussed three articles today. Thank you very much for discussion.